The organization housed inside this building is celebrating a major milestone. 2019 marks the 100th anniversary of the American Legion. It also marks the 100th anniversary of American Legion Post 76 right here in Hazleton, Pennsylvania. While the post has had several locations over the years, it now sits at 305 East Diamond Avenue in Hazleton.
It started over in France. I'm not sure how many people were involved, but there were a group of servicemen and they got together over there, and when they came back to the States, they started talking and getting together. One of them included Teddy Roosevelt Jr. And from there, it went to Congress, and one of the interesting things is the American Legion is the only military service organization that's authorized by Congress.
Justin Roslevich is commander of the local post. He served in the United States Navy from 1972 till 1978. He now also serves as post historian.
Newspapers.com has helped me so much, and I just started searching, and I have the very first one where in Pennsylvania, where we were starting to form, and the National wasn't quite formed. And there were 14 counties out of the whole Commonwealth that didn't, but we were among the first.
Throughout the building, there are historical reminders of the events that led to our nation's freedom.
We have a lot of bayonets, and I think we have two caissons.
This year's centennial puts the much-deserved spotlight on the brave men and women who make up this organization and the fabric of our country. William Hines is the Senior Vice Commander for the Disabled American Veterans for the state of Pennsylvania.
The American Legion is a service organization like many others. We work with our comrades, our former soldiers, sailors, Air Force. We help them get forms that they didn't receive when they got out of the service. On deaths, if there's a death, we have an honor guard that goes out and does a service at the funeral home and does a service at the graveside.
Those are just some of the duties that this small but dedicated group performs along with two other organizations housed inside this building, the Sons of the American Legion and the Legion Auxiliary.
Before World War II, we had more sons than we had legionnaires. But after World War II, these sons became legionnaires. So the numbers did dwindle, but probably 20 years ago, it started up again, and it's strong now. They have breakfasts here at our post home, like every 3 months, and they do well with that. The auxiliary, they do the same. They help with the sons when they have a breakfast. They're in charge of the children's Christmas party.
Proud of their 100 years of service to the community, these local veterans are looking for help to celebrate this major milestone with a banquet and a commemorative book. But
we sent out more than 1,400 letters to the Hazleton area businesses, and to date, we only received like 50 back. So that's really sad.
So due to the lack of support, this celebration is now on hold. Hazleton American Legion Post 76 holds its monthly meeting on the third Thursday of every month. The Home Association meets at 6, followed by the post meeting at 7 p.m. And at each and every meeting, this special table is set up, remembering our prisoners of war and those missing in action.
The tablecloth is white, symbolic of the purity of their intentions to respond to their country's call to arms. The single rose in the vase signifies the blood they may have shed in sacrifice to ensure the freedom of our beloved United States.
Each item on this table has special meaning, a meaning recalled by all who attend this monthly meeting of the American Legion. Among those in attendance, Gerald Gelgot, the organization's chaplain, a job he takes very seriously.
As the chaplain, we've done already year to date 45 military funeral services. And a lot of them are the World War II veterans, and I forget the number, but within a couple of years there won't be anybody left. And in many cases, when we're at the cemetery, there's more of us than the family members.
And while attendance is small, their love of country is overwhelming.
Sole being is serving our fellow comrades.
In July of this year, Congress passed the Legion Act, recognizing the service of all veterans.
Even though you had been in the military, if you were not in during certain dates, you still could not become a member. A lot of people don't realize that. As of, I believe it was like 1 or 2 months ago, Congress did change that.
If you would like to get involved with American Legion Post 76, or if you can help to sponsor the Post's 100th anniversary celebration, please contact William Hines at 570-455-4598 or email wehines@ptd.net. And as we commemorate Veterans Day each November 11th, we should also remember to be thankful for the service of these brave men and women all year long. Reporting from Hazleton for SSPTV News, I'm Lisa Sugart.